So I'm gonna have the seat on the ground. Right here. Okay guys, so 5 of the biggest inhales you can take. Super slow exhale on your 5th one. Blow it all out. Then we start over. 5 big deep inhales. Fifth one, take a big breath in. Super slow out. Repeat pattern. Super slow exhale on the 5th breath. That was 3 minutes of that. So next bar is, next bar we're going to do is 10 minutes long, and it's going to be a little bit more of a focused warm up for our upper body, a little bit of a full body, and our core as well. So we're going to do a dead bug, we're going to do a single arm plank, we're going to do a bird dog, and a yoga burpee. So the dead bug and the planking motions, those are for 10 seconds each. So I'm going to do a dead bug with the right side and the left side. It's called a contralateral dead bug. And we're going to have a little resistance. I'm going to show you that. Then we're going to do a single arm plank for 10 seconds, right side. Single arm plank for 10 seconds on the left side. And then we're going to do a bird dog and then the yoga burpees. So the manually resisted dead bug looks like this. If I come down to the ground, I am going to be here on my back, right? I'm going to lift my upper back off the ground here. I'm driving my low back into the ground. That already turns my abs on. I'm going to, let's say, extend my left arm overhead. So my right arm is going to make contact with my left leg. So that's what's the contralateral part of this. And then I'm just going to squeeze my left leg into my right arm and my right arm into my left leg. So imagine there was something between your hand and your knee, and you're trying to crush it. So that's where the resistance comes from. We're going to do 10 seconds of that on one side, and then immediately go to 10 seconds of that on the other side. The harder you push with your knee and your hand together, the more intensity you're going to feel. So it's on you to make it easy or hard as you want to. So that's the first and second thing. The next movement is a single arm plank. So it looks like this. First thing is our shoulder. So if I was going to do my right arm first, I want to make sure that I'm going to protract my shoulder. All that means is I'm taking my shoulder and I'm going to push it forward into this position. Once we can protract and get our scapula moving forward, we have a lot more stability in our shoulder and our arm. So just make sure that this is retraction, this is protraction. So that's what we want. If a single arm plank is too hard for you, you just don't have the strength to hold yourself up with one arm, that's perfectly fine. Just do a regular plank for 20 seconds instead of a single arm for 10. So it looks like this. I'll show you a little bit of an angle. I'm going to start off with both arms, right? Protract the shoulder and just lift this arm and hold myself in this position. Then once 10 seconds is up, boom, we'll switch sides, just like that. So that is the plank, and again, if a single arm is too hard for you, just protract the shoulders. The next thing is a bird dog. So a bird dog, I'm going to give you two options. There's a little bit more of an advanced option if you want to take that one. So a bird dog is just here. I'm going to tuck my chin in, straighten my back, abs are on. That's a big one here. And I'm just going to extend. One, and then the other side. Two. So I'm trying to kick my heel out and extend overhead without arching my back. So this would be arching. We don't want to let that happen. Once that happens, our abs turn off. We want it here, which is what we call neutral spine. And then we're going to extend. The more advanced version would be to do that with your knees completely off the ground the entire time. So that would look like this. Here, knees are off the ground, and I'm going to go 1 and 2. So it's a little bit of a balancing thing. It's definitely going to challenge you more. Pick the option that feels right for you. And that's 10 reps, 10 total, 5 per side, alternating, so 10 reps. The last thing is the yoga burpee. So yoga burpee is a piece of a sun salutation from yoga. We're going to come here, fold down, jump or step back, lower yourself down. We're going to roll up into our down dog, jump or step forward, and then repeat. So that's the yoga burpee. Any questions, guys? All right, so we're going to go through that sequence as many times as we can for quality here, and we're going to do it for 10 minutes. So I'm going to have the timer running, and we're just going to go at your own pace, high quality movement. This is a warm up. As far as the stuff that's timed, so you got your manually resisted dead bug, 10 seconds per side, and you got a single arm plank, left arm for 10 seconds. Single arm plank, right arm for 10 seconds, or a double arm plank for 20 seconds. Just count 1001, 1002, 1003. We're not all going to be on the exact same timing of all this stuff. So you get your manually resisted dead bug, you got your single arm planks, left side, right side. You got your bird dogs, that's for 10. So everything's 10 seconds or 10 reps. And the last thing is 5 yoga burpees. Alrighty. I'm going to hit the timer. First thing, on your back, we're going to do the bird dog, 10 seconds per side. Go ahead and start now, guys. this is bird dogs.
You're doing a dead bug.
Contralateral dead bug, dead bug. Single arm plank is the second movement, 10 seconds per side. Protract the shoulder. If you spread your feet out a little bit so they're a little bit wider in the stance, it makes it a little easier. So we're protracting the shoulder. Try not to let your hips twist out. So we want to have a nice square hip facing the ground. 10 seconds here per side. Switch when you're done. After you're done with that, now it's the bird dog. So any variation, knees on the ground or off the ground, depending on how difficult you want to make it. Or maybe second round, you try the knee off the ground version. After the bird dog, 5 yoga burpees. So with the burpees, or the yoga burpees, try to sync your breath with different parts of the movement. And again, you can jump or step back when you lower yourself down into the chaturanga. Up here, right here, we inhale. As you go into down dog, you exhale. As you step up back to the standing position, we inhale. Fold down, exhale. Big breath in. And then lower yourself down, exhale. Breathe big, guys. You really want to focus on inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. I'm going kind of slow, just trying to feel my way into this. As we proceed, I'll go faster and faster. All right, I'm done with that one. First movement is manually resisted contralateral dead bug. 10 seconds per side. Good, guys. Remember, the better you squeeze that right arm into your left leg or your left arm into your right leg, you're going to get a little bit more activation. Ideally, the upper back is slightly off the ground, right? Single arm plank is after your dead bugs. 10 seconds per side. Protract the shoulder, get the feet nice and wide so it's a little easier. After your single arm plank, you got a bird dog. Knees on or off the ground, it's your choice. 10 reps total. After your bird dog, back to yoga burpees. After your yoga burpees, back to the top. Dead bugs, 10 seconds per side. Got about 3 minutes left, guys. Hope you're getting nice and warm. After the dead bugs, we got single arm planks, left side, right side. Protract that shoulder, very important. And then try not to let your hips twist out. You want to stay square facing the ground. Bird dogs. Yoga burpees. Keep going, guys. Less than a minute left. We're almost there. You going? Where you going? Oh, you're just going. Fine. Good job, everybody. Almost there. So good. Rest, 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 rest. Done, 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 done. Stop, 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 stop. Next part, next part, next part. Who's not warm? Anybody? You want to do something else? All right. Good job, everybody. So, okay, next part is very similar to last Tuesday. It was upper body day, and that's what we're going to do again today. So, what we're going to do is 4 movements, and we're going to cycle through those 4 movements in 3 minutes. So any time left after you get through all 4 is just rest time, okay? So you're going to basically do a piked handstand push-up, and I'll show you a breakdown and some scaling options for that. So it's a piked handstand push-up. We're going to do a max push-up set, so as many push-ups as you can, whatever variation is best for you. We're going to do a reverse plank, and then we're going to do straight leg sit-ups. So let me demonstrate the pike handstand push-up, and then we'll go for some questions and any kind of scaling options if needed. So just as I'm standing, you know, with the pike handstand push-up, think about it as being an overhead press type of movement. So from here, if I had a weight in my hand, dumbbell, barbell, whatever, I would be going straight up. So when we're going down towards the ground in our pike position, which just means I'm folded over like a down dog, that's the path that your arm wants to take, which is here. You know, if I start to do this, where I'm coming out to the side or somewhere in here, it's okay, and maybe you just can't help it because of a lack of strength. But ideally, our arm pattern is like this while we're doing our pike handstand push-up. So let me show you. When I'm down here, one thing you can do too if you're doing these is if your feet are on the wider side, it does make it a little easier. If the more narrow your feet are, it's going to make it a little harder. So when I'm here, right, I got right arm, left arm or hand, and then I like to think of it as I'm creating a triangle or a tripod bottom. So right up here, maybe like 6 inches in front of my hands is where I want my head to aim towards. So from here, I'm in my, let's say, quadruped position. I'm just going to lift my hips up off the ground. My knees are pretty bent, as you can tell. And then I'm going to break at the elbows first here, and then go down, and then push away. And down, and push away. So if that's too hard for you, you have a couple options. One, you can do the negative down, so you can go down and then you just can't push yourself back up. Then you could just let your knees come down to the ground and come back up, kind of like a negative push-up. So that might be this, here, down, and then drop the knees, and then start over. So a negative is an option. Second option would be doing partial reps. So as best you can come to this position and just go as low as you feel comfortable and then push away. Low as you feel comfortable and push away. The lower you go, the more strength you're going to have to need to get in that, to have control at the bottom of that motion. So that's the second option. And if for whatever reason, let's just say that is still too hard, just hold a down dog and push away from the ground as hard as you can. So I'm going to demonstrate it. It looks like this. So this is also an option if any of those are still too hard, right here. And the way I want you to approach that, if that's what you have to do, is just imagine you have a weight over your head and you're just trying to press it up and you're just sitting there holding weight over your head. But you're pushing, you have to push away from it. And that'll engage a lot of those same muscles isometrically. So that's an option, okay? So anybody that's doing that stuff, it's 5 to 15 reps. So I know that's a big variance, it just depends on you and your strength, you know, but somewhere in there. After that, we're gonna do a very, very short rest, and then we're gonna go into max push-ups. So you're gonna pick the push-up that is right for you. Standard push-up is here, right? Boom, up. Maybe you're almost there, so you want to do a negative push-up. Maybe that looks like this, and then let yourself get back up. If a negative push-up is still too hard, we can do knee push-ups, which is here, and down, up. So I think those three cover pretty much all the push-up stuff. And don't go to failure on the push-ups or the pike handstand push-ups. You want to stop somewhere knowing that you could have did maybe a couple more reps. So let's say you get to 20 push-ups. You want to know that if you had to, you could have done 22. So stop just shy of failure so you can go through all the rounds and progress that way. The third thing is a reverse plank. So a reverse plank is just here. We're here, shoulders are back, and I'm pushing my hips in here, and just like that. So when I'm in this position, I'm actively pushing my hips high by squeezing my butt, and I'm pushing my palms through the ground to try to elevate my chest through my shoulders, if that makes sense. And that is your reverse plank. The goal there is 30 seconds, so do the best you can for 30 seconds. And if that's too hard with the straight leg, because it can be, you could also do this table version like this. This is easier. Straight legs is harder. The fourth and final movement is straight leg sit up. So what we're going to do here, ideally, our legs are nice and straight. Think about coming from the low back first, because we want to think about rolling and unrolling the spine. So I'm going to start from the tall position. So I'm going to unroll the spine down here and roll it back up. 1, and down, and up. 2. So notice how I'm reaching high with my arms. I'm trying not to swing my arms so I can really isolate my abs. But if you aren't strong enough in your abs to do that, then go ahead and swing your arms. That might look like this. And if that still feels too hard, I know sit-ups can be challenging for people, you could do crunches. So I can come here, and I can just crunch up, and then down. And then up, and down. And that's another option too. So sit-ups are just way too hard. Do crunches, but focus on contracting here, right in your abs. Okay, I think I saw a question pop up. For max push-ups, should you do 5 negatives? Yes, yes. Do negatives. Don't do cobra. If you could do negatives, do negatives. Always, like, it would be better than that. You'll get stronger down the line with all that stuff. So we're gonna do 6 rounds of that, guys, every 3 minutes. Any questions? Looks like we good. Whoop, whoop. Let's get that upper body pump. All right, first thing, pike handstand push-ups. We're gonna start in 3 seconds. Go. So pike handstand push-ups, 5 to 15 here. Do not go to failure, right? So here, nice bend in the hips, elbows track in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that, rest, shake it off a little bit. Of course, take some deep breaths. Then you got your max push-ups. Do not go to failure on your max push-ups either. Claw into the ground, squeeze your butt. Maybe it's a regular push-up. Maybe it's a negative push-up. Or maybe it's a knee push-up. Good job, guys. After you're done with that, shake it off, take some deep breaths. We got our reverse plank here, so you're gonna pull those shoulders back, squeeze your butt, drive your hips high, right? And just push through the ground, pull those shoulders back. Imagine you're pushing your chest through your shoulders. Push away from the ground. I feel my glutes working hard, my hamstrings. I definitely feel my triceps. 30 seconds if you can. And again, if this is too hard, you can bend the knees, get into a table position, get the hips nice and high. This is another option. That was 30 seconds for me. I'm going to rest a second. We got a minute left, guys, so you got to cycle through whatever you're doing fast. You got a minute left. Don't go slow on the push to the sit-ups. 1, 2, 30 seconds left, guys. 30 seconds. Seconds left. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Next thing. We're going back to the top, guys. Ready? Go! Pike handstand push-ups. So remember, you got lots of options here. You got the standard. Go here, down, up. Maybe you do a negative. I'm going to come down, drop my knees, and then reset. Negative. If that's still too hard, you can do partial reps. If that's still too hard, you can just do the down dog, push away from the ground. After you're done with that, shake it off. Breathe, 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 breathe. You definitely want to shake. Shaking is actually scientifically proven to help you recover. Max push-ups after that. So you might do a regular push-up. You might do a negative push-up. Or a knee push-up. Good. 2 minutes left. Woo! After you're done with that, I would say from the push-ups, go straight into your reverse plank. And it's a different set of muscles. Hold that. Do the best you can. If you can't hold a reverse plank or a table for 30 seconds, do what you can. Don't stop and then finish the 30 seconds. If you only got 20, then 20 is good for today. After that, then you move on to the straight leg sit-ups. Okay, so, all right, I'm going to my straight leg sit-ups. We got 70 seconds left. Remember, we're rolling and unrolling the spine, so that the back doesn't stay flat when I go up or down. It's rolling and unrolling, so we can articulate the spine. "45 seconds left, guys. 45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. Good. Now you guys find your pacing, which is good. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Get ready to start over. Round 3 here. Alrighty guys, ready? Go! Third round. Pike handstand push-up. Choose the variation that's best for you. After you're done with each exercise, shake a little bit. Give it a little shake. Max push-ups, whatever that is. Remember, do not go to failure on any of this stuff. Stop just shy of failure. And I recommend after your max push-ups, take a little bit of rest or nothing and just go right into your reverse plank. You'll have more recovery time at the end of the round. So I'm going into my reverse plank here, pushing my shoulders through my chest through my shoulders. I'm contracting really hard. Squeeze your butt, hips high, shoulders back. Push through your palms and your fingers. sit-ups, and sit-ups are too hard, you do your crunches, unroll, roll the spine. One minute left, guys. 1 minute left. Seconds. 30 seconds. Good job, everybody. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Round 4, go ahead. We're over the halfway point. Good job, everybody. Nice. Really good, guys. So from those handstand push-ups to your push-ups, give it a little shake. Make sure you're breathing, 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 breathing. While we're breathing, everyone looks great. Give it a little shake. We're going to go into our reverse lunge. About 2 minutes left, guys. Just under 2 minutes left. Squeeze your butt, hips high, shoulders back, push through the palms. Good. That's 30. Straight leg sit-ups. Remember, we're rolling and unrolling the spine. One minute left. 1 minute left. "45 seconds left. Job. "30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. We're going into round 5. Breathe, breathe, breathe. It's a beautiful day out. It's time to get some sunlight, sunshine, vitamin D. It's going to be a hot one later this week. Okay, we got about 5 seconds left. Get ready to start your 5th round. Go, go, go. Round 5. Round 5. Good, guys. High handstand push-up. Shake it off. Push-ups. Shake it off. Reverse plank. Shake it off. Sit-ups. 2 minutes left, guys. Really squeeze your glutes, get those hips high on the reverse plank. Unroll, roll the spine with the sit-ups. We got just under a minute left. We're gonna do one more round. Seconds, guys. Seconds. All right, last round here. Ready? Go ahead, start. Last round. Good job, everybody. Just under 2 minutes left. Seconds left, guys. A minute left. 30 seconds. Seconds. Nice. almost done. So this last part, we got 10 minutes left. You're gonna do, it's 4 different movements, and do as many rounds or as many reps as you can in the next 10 minutes. If you get the 4 rounds of everything, you're done. So if you get the 4 rounds before the end of the 10 minutes, that's good enough, okay? The first thing is a side plank over arch. That looks like this. We're gonna be here. Ideally, we're with a nice straight arm. I'm gonna extend both legs. Top leg crosses over, so my top leg is in front of my bottom leg, or my front foot is in front of my bottom foot. And then I'm gonna reach over and down 10 times. So ideally, when I come up, I'm reaching over as far as I can, and when I come down, my hip gently touches the ground, and then I go back into the movement again. If that's too hard, a regression from there would be from the elbow. So from here and up and down, it's a little easier, and it just shortens the range of motion. That's still too hard. We can do a modified side plank version, and we can come back up to our arm like this, and go up and down, up and down, and you'll get a lot of activation that way as well. So that's 10 per side, okay? The second thing is a 1-arm down dog. So we're gonna do that 10 reps per side. That looks like this. So if I'm here, right, plank, down dog, plank, down dog. And we wanna do 10 reps on each side there. The third movement is a crab walk. So we're gonna go forward and back 10 times. This is gonna probably be hard for a lot of you guys. It's gonna get hard. So when I'm doing my crab, I start off like this, lift my hips off the ground, and I'm just gonna walk myself forward and then back. So I have a yoga mat here, and I'm basically starting at the edge of the back right here. I'm walking to where my feet get to the other side of the yoga mat, and I'm walking back. Forward and back is 1 rep. Ideally, we do 10. So this one, I could already see this probably be hard for a lot of people. Do what you can. So if 5 is hard for you, just do 5. If just doing the walk itself is hard, you can scoot yourself forward and back. So I can scoot like this, right? And then back. So we're still working a lot of those same muscles. It's just more accessible. So do what you got to do there. And then the last movement is a single leg table rock. So we're going to do 10 per side. So I'm here. Hands are behind me, pull one knee into my chest the whole time, and up and down. 10 of these, switch, and 10 of these. And then that's it, guys. So I'm going to call these off as we go. Let's go ahead and start. First thing, side plank over arch, 10 per side. And do what you can, up, down, up, down. If 10 feels like it's too much, you could do 5, maybe you just do 5. If you need to do one of the regressions, that's from the elbow, or maybe it's from the bent knee position, do that. So that's 10 per side. Good. Side plank over arch, 10 per side. After you do your side plank over arch, it is a 1-arm down dog. And if a 1-arm down dog is too hard, I know this got hard last week, do a regular down dog. So we can use both arms and go from plank to down dog and just double up the reps. So 20 reps for that. Or 10 single arm down dogs per side. All right? Up, down, up, down, up, down. And while you're doing either variation of the down dog, make sure you're actively pushing into the ground aggressively. That helps stabilize the shoulder. That's so important. So that's 10 on each arm or 20 total. And then after you're done with that, we're going to do the crab walk. So the crab walk, again, is maybe 2 or 3 feet forward and then return. So right here and then back. That's too hard, scoot forward and then scoot back. Keep going, guys. single leg table rock, 10 per side. So pull one knee to your chest, keep it there, and we're gonna go up and down 10 times. For me, I maybe feel my glutes and my hamstrings, my butt. 10 each side here, right? And again, if the crab walk feels like it's impossible for 10, do 5. Or do something that allows you to keep the flow going and it doesn't make you just stop and have to sit there and rest for 30 seconds. After your crab walk, it's a single leg table rock, right? Keep one knee glued to your chest, push through the other foot into the ground, up, down, then switch, 10 per side. Good job, guys. Once you're done there, we start all over. Side plank over arch, 10 per side. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After your side plank over arch, it is single arm down dogs, 10 per side. That was weird. I don't know what happened. Sorry guys. I think the thing crashed on us. It's fine now. I can see you guys. Weird. Keep going. Sorry guys. I got booted. So weird. We're good. We got kicked off for some reason. Weird. Keep going. We got 1 minute anyway. Good guys. Good job everybody. Yeah, sorry it crashed. Luckily it was at the end. So odd. Hasn't done that before. Feel the triceps, Gusto? Yeah, right? Give it a little massage after this. Good, guys. It is 9 o'clock. Ciao, everybody. You can finish if you want. We're here. Keep going. Good. So you got your side plank over arch, one arm down dog. You got your crab walk and single leg table rocks. Everything is 10 reps. Just under 4 minutes, guys. Good job. Three minutes. Breathe. Remember, breathe in your nose, out your mouth. In your nose, out your mouth. In your nose, out your mouth. Excellent job, y'all. Excellent. If you get the 4 rounds, you're done. 2.5 minutes. Two minutes. Just under 2 minutes now, guys. Seconds. Almost there, y'all. One minute, guys, 1 minute. Five seconds. 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 15 seconds. Done. Great job, everybody. You guys did amazing. I highly recommend getting some sunshine this week. And I think that's it for us. So I highly recommend also sitting there, take some deep breaths, and recovering for a minute or two if you have it. And then we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Have a good day.